Hello out there to you. In this video, let's take this monopoly graph and answer some questions about it. Okay, so this is a microeconomics graph. This is calling it imperfect competition, and so that's to differentiate it from perfect competition where everybody sells the same thing at the same price. In this case, we're selling differentiated products, so there's imperfect competition. So that's what we say. So this is a basic model here. And it wants us to label the curves here. So curve W that looks like a check mark here, that is going to be our marginal cost function. This one that looks like a smile here, this is going to be average total cost. Now the place where they cross right here, this is known as the minimum efficient scale, or it's the cheapest per unit cost production, or the amount where the per unit cost is the cheapest. So that would be where marginal cost equals average total cost. Then this downward sloping top one here, this is our demand curve. And then this one here, this is our marginal revenue curve. Okay, so marginal revenue curve is always inside of that one. This one isn't drawn perfectly because usually the marginal revenue curve will start out right there, but this is a model, so that's okay. Looks like we labeled everything. Yes, we did. Okay, so determine the equilibrium price and quantity. Well, it's not really an equilibrium. It's just a choice that the producer's going to choose. So we're going to produce to where marginal revenue equals marginal cost. So just go ahead and find that. You can find that by going down our marginal revenue curve and stopping where it hits marginal cost. Or if you would prefer, you can go up the marginal cost curve and stop where it hits marginal revenue. I went too far there. You can go up marginal cost and stop where it hits marginal revenue. So it's right there. Now that's the quantity. So that quantity there is, the quantity is 28. Okay, and then what we're going to do though is we're going to follow that, because this firm has a monopoly. We're going to follow that up to where it hits the demand curve, because that's the amount that the consumers are willing to pay. So the consumers are willing to pay 12. Okay, so the price is 12, the quantity is 28. Okay, now it wants to know the total profit or loss experienced by the firm. Now, since the price is higher than the average total cost, they are making a profit. So what we're really looking for is the difference between our price and our cost, and then over how many units. Okay, so I'm going to write that over here the fastest way that I can. This will be total profit. Usually we write that as profit, or you could just, you sometimes will just see that as profit. But anyway, so it'll be price minus average total cost. I don't like my T there. And then multiplied by quantity. Okay, and actually that'll be the big Q here. So in this case, it would be 12 minus 9, which is a difference of 3, times 28. Okay, and now 3 times 28, I don't know. I don't know what that is. So let's do that. It's $84. 84. Okay, and then what type of profit? Well, there's different ways of saying this, right? So you could say, depending on your textbook, you could say dynamic profits, super normal profits. You could say positive profits. It depends on the textbook and how British it was. But yeah, they are earning positive profits. You could also say short run profits if, oh, this is an imperfectly competitive firm. So you would say short run, because in the long run, new firms are going to enter the market, and that's going to decrease the demand for this firm's products and reduce their profits to being a break even. Okay, so it probably means they're probably looking for short run, something to that effect. Okay, and that's how to dissect any graph that you get that's like that.